The bear cub looks at you, eyes filled with sadness. The cub stifles a sob.
I want my mum.
The bear cub blinks, sniffles.
Like me, I guess. Only bigger. You seen her, mister?
Panic and sorrow fight for position on the cub's face. It fights hard not to cry.
Oh no. Oh no, not my mum. I'll go find her. Mum, I'm coming!
The grief-stricken cub hurries off.
Who's there? I can hear you. Captain, is that you?
The cub looks sadder than anything you've ever seen. An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. He seems on the brink of tears.
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
He covers your hand with his.
It will take a great light to drive out this manner of darkness. A great light indeed. They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal them. I cannot heal them. So much pain. But they're still inside. They're true souls. Uncorrupted. I feel them still. I see them still. And yes, I know full well what they'll become. And I know full well they'd rather die 1,000 deaths than be used in such ways. They're called shriekers. Upon sight they blast passers-by with swords so powerful none can withstand it. Instant death, that is guaranteed. Where you find shriekers, you can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep private. Fate of my dear ones proves there must be some such thing on this very island. Stay away from shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
Mercy.
Good find. It's been cursed. I've spotted something. Odd. My helmet seems as still as now. Assumed source just now. My helmet. It's getting tighter.
As the source flows into your body, you feel a sudden gloom. Your helmet starts to twist and warp. Darkness pours from it, and a demon steps out from your shadow.
Hell's teeth, it feels good to breathe mortal air again. I can smell your putrid lives in every breath. How delicious, but not as sweet as the sauce you fed me. That rich ambrosia. Life's cloying nectar. I've been held in that helmet for centuries. Just one trick of many Brachus Rex has performed in this execrable island. I'd hoped it was the God King who had summoned me. But no matter, you may still be of use. I've had but a taste of sauce, and these have been hungry years. So delicious, yet so pathetic. Brachus Rex conducted a masterwork of torture here. With a single gesture, he could raise an army. 'Tis a pity he did not live to see the Covenant kept, to feel his own pale marrow drained from his brittle bones. But enough talk. I need more. I need your sauce. I need your life's blood.
It's been cursed. Keep your wits about you, Leia. We need you.
It is good to
Divine
see you.
blessings. It's
We
good
were
to see
afraid.
Gareth safe and
We were
sound.
so afraid.
So, you returned Gareth to his flock. I must say, I never thought to see him again.
You'll show your mettle soon, Squire.
Your teaching served me well, sir.
You have my thanks for giving them hope, but I fear for their future. They cannot escape these swamps. They do not have the strength.
Told you, lass.
Then you're more the fool than I thought. Without aid, the Magister's shriekers will tear them apart. I have done all I can. There is nothing more. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault, hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware. Such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help. You have? That's wonderful, of course. But tell me, did you see anything else? Did you find any soul jars? Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars. It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me. No. Stop! Wait!
She reaches up and tears off her mask, revealing a wet skull, stained by centuries. You stare into the empty eye sockets of the undead creature before you.
I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage.
Hold it together, lad. You're doing great.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, Goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face. I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex, but more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen. You don't understand. No one understands. My heart held such fear, but with Brachus I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. Until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless. Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death he commanded me. Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused.
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see
She
you back.
starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Thank you. I can't. I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.
He's here to take us home.
My thanks, friend. I would say I owe you my life, but I owe you so much more. Blessed Allah, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spell and set their blades aflame.
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle-ready. He thumbs the edge of a blade. It draws blood. He grins.
The blade is thirsty. Now, what can I do to thank you for saving Sir Gareth? Fancy a weapons upgrade? We don't have much, but you're welcome to what's here. Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer. This may serve?
Soon we'll be done here. Proud to have you at my side.
Your teaching served me
peaceful
well,
here.
sir.
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Glad you're with us, Leia.
It's good to see you. We were afraid. We were so afraid.
I pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass it. I pray you see them safe. I pray this in your name.
I told you, lass. We'll be heading home in no time.
Did you see? Gareth's back.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Then we might actually have a chance at surviving this. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Welcome,
Blessed
my friend. Enjoy the
grant
quiet
me
while it
solace
lasts.
with
Peaceful
your
here,
protection.
but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these
I
swamps.
pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass it.
I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
I pray this in your name.
You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much at you as through you.
Yes. I see something there. But it's not for me to say. I must get you to Malady. She will know. She was imprisoned on the Lady Vengeance. One of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. All the more vital we take the ship from the Magisters. Godwoken. We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead in the blink of an eye. She had horrors at her side. Shriekers, they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that catches their eyes. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there, too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it.
I pray you will bless their armor.
Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging ones that steal source from its host. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours. I had no doubt. You bring me hope, Sorcerer. I'll gather the other Seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can.
Gareth's voice echoes throughout the Enclave with such command it could rouse a fawn to action.
We move, Seekers. Now is the time to resist. The Lady Vengeance will be ours!